One of the most powerful things a woman can do after making a true decision to change is stop looking backward for confirmation. Not because reflection is wrong, but because emotional attachment to the familiar quietly pulls us back into old identities. Most women believe they need circumstances to change before they can finally feel different. A relationship to feel loved, more money to feel safe, a different career to feel fulfilled, more freedom to finally feel free. But external circumstances do not create identity. Identity shapes how we experience our lives. I learned this personally years ago when I owned a day spa and wellness center. People would say it must be nice to work for yourself, and I'd smile thinking, yes, while working 60 to 70 hours a week. From the outside, it looked like freedom, but internally, I still felt trapped by pressure, responsibility, exhaustion, and the belief that my worth came from constantly producing. That's when I realized something important. Freedom is not a circumstance, it's an internal state. And until that identity changes, women often recreate the same emotional experience in different forms. The same patterns show up in relationships, careers, healing journeys, even personal growth. Because many women were conditioned to build lives around expectations instead of truth, choosing what was practical, acceptable, safe, impressive, needed. And eventually something inside begins to crack, not because you failed, but because the version of you created from survival can no longer sustain the life your soul is asking for. And that discomfort is not failure, it's awakening. Because the moment a woman makes a true internal decision, something shifts. Energy shifts, her awareness shifts, her standard shifts. And slowly life begins reorganizing around the identity she's becoming. But when we keep looking backward toward what's familiar, comfortable, or better than before, we split our energy. Part of us wants expansion. The other part still seeks safety in the past. And the internal conflict dissolves momentum. This is why awareness matters so deeply, because the power is always at the cause end of life, not the effect. Your thoughts matter. Your emotional state matters. Your identity matters. The body responds not only to what is happening, but to what is repeatedly imagined, rehearsed, and emotionally reinforced. Which means when your thoughts, emotions, and identity begin aligning with a new version of yourself, your entire system begins responding differently. Your energy changes, your choices change, what you tolerate changes, what you attract changes. Not because you forced life to change, but because you changed first. And that is the beginning of conscious creation. So I'll leave you with this question. Where are you still emotionally attached to the familiar instead of fully stepping into what is possible? Because you were never meant to spend your life settling for better than before. You were meant to become fully alive within it. This is the foundation of what we practice inside the Sovereign Woman Society. Awareness, emotional mastery, and conscious response. And learning how to create your life from who you truly are, not from survival programming. Thank you.